Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. We have a very cool interview for you this morning. We are talking with Saginaw Bay Symphony Orchestra musicians Judith Teasdale and John Lupke. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blake.
Yeah, of course. Would love to have you. So, Judith, let's start with you. Tell us about your position in the orchestra and kind of how you got your start in music.
Well, I started playing the violin when I was 5 years old. My grandfather played violin, more like fiddle and blues and that kind of thing. And my mother finally gave in when I was 5 and got me a small violin after she came home to find my grandfather putting a full-size violin in my hands trying to get me to play it. So that's how I started playing the violin. I'm the principal second violin of Saginaw Bay Symphony Orchestra.
How long have you been with the orchestra?
Since 2004.
Okay, very cool. Now, John, over to you. What's your position in the SBSO? And give us a little bit of a background of your start in music.
Sure, absolutely. We've been playing with the orchestra again since 2004. I play the double bass, and we've been playing there since 2004. I started playing bass actually originally when I was in 4th grade, which is fairly early for bass players. In fact, I actually decided to go play the bass because the teacher came into the classroom and said, hey, if anybody wants to go try out some stringed instruments, you can get out of class and go down to the gym and try out the instruments. And I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity to get out of class. So I went and tried it, and I actually started originally on the bass. And they only had a half-size instrument for me, which was a little big for a 4th grader. So I actually stood on a phone book when I originally started playing because otherwise I couldn't reach. So, but yeah, we've been in the orchestra for about 17 years now. So it's been a great run.
Hey, that's awesome. I love the sound of the way you both got started in music. It both has a really unique story. So I love that so much. Now, I know for the past year with the pandemic and everything and crowds not being able to come see concerts or theaters, plays, musicals, you name it, that includes you guys. Do you guys really miss playing for a live audience? What has that been like not having anybody there to watch you?
Well, it's definitely different. I mean, obviously, we don't do a lot of performing like we did before. One of our concerts was actually canceled for SBSO, and because of lack of being able to be in front of people. This is one of our primary things that we do performing, not only with Saginaw, but also with other orchestras around the area, and it's just not happening. I mean, it's starting to pick up a little bit, but not having an audience there dramatically changes the environment, the energy level of the performance. We're definitely looking forward to a new tomorrow.
Yeah,
for sure. On the one hand, you feel like when they're doing a virtual concert or you're doing a taping and then it gets webcast or sent out to subscribers on some kind of a link. On the one hand, it feels like the pressure's off a little bit because you could always do another take. But on the second hand, you absolutely don't get that energy from the audience that you can feed off of, and there's the thrill is not exactly the same.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that for you guys being there solo by yourself playing music. I do want to bring up the fact that you guys will be playing in front of a live audience on May 1st. And tell us a little bit about that. That's exciting. That's finally welcome news.
Yeah, so there's going to be a 300-person audience allowed for that performance. We're playing a Beethoven symphony as well as Mozart horn concerto, which is being performed by Bruce Bonnell, our fabulous first horn player, and it should be a wonderful experience. And if people are unable to actually make the concert in person, it is also being offered virtually. So
all right,
we encourage everyone to, if you can't make it to the Temple Theater that night, that if you can link in and see the concert, you can purchase tickets for that now, actually.
Very good, very good. John, did you want to add to that? What are you looking forward to the most when you finally get back in front of people?
Well, unfortunately, I'm actually not going to be playing that concert.
Oh.
we have a number of regular members in the orchestra, and so we definitely go through a rotation to try and make things more equitable. So that's my night off. So you'll get to see Judith, but I won't be there.
And that's okay. We'll get you in front of a crowd sooner than later. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Cool. Of course, if you guys want to find out any more information, we'll have some ticket information on our website as well. So Judith, John, I really appreciate you both being here with us this morning. I'm super excited for you guys to get back in front of a live audience. It's going to be great.
Absolutely.
We're excited as well. Thank you.
You're
Thank
absolutely
you very much.
welcome. Yeah, absolutely. And like I mentioned, if you want those concert dates or ticket information, just go to the hot links section of WNEM.com.